Does
even
it
know
feel?
what I'm asking.
I think that's the way it's supposed to be, isn't it? Now, bottom line, they came through. You know, I mean, they got a good team over there. They're pesky. They got, you know, it's a different look than you'll see a lot of teams, you know, with, great speed. And they got some pretty good hitters in there, a lot of power. Pitcher was great on both sides, really. I mean, our guys, Hutch was really good today. You know, on down, you know, getting, like you said, getting out of some, you know, jams in a tight ball game. Well, that was huge. You know, that's why we won it. But it was a battle. I mean, they threw some pretty good pitching at us that they had. You know, that's what they do. But big win for us.
Gibby, is this as clear a vision you've had of your bullpen as you've had all season in terms of roles?
A vision, clear vision. Well, I tell you, I feel good right now. You know, when we moved Cease out of that closer's role, it's been kind of, you know, how are we going to do it? We're going to do Osuna, Delabar. You know, Osuna, it's a second one right there, you know, more than an inning. And he, no doubt in my mind, he can do it and be really good at it. But, yeah, I mean, I have a pretty good idea what I want to do. And we'll see how all that plays out.
Maybe on a day where the starting pitcher wasn't making very many mistakes, just talk about the at-bat that Josh had and being able to give you guys that lead.
Well, yeah, that was the first hit of the game, too. You know, Josh, you know, I can't say he's been struggling at all lately because he really hasn't, because he's been barreling everything, it seems like, but he's hitting a lot of atom balls, you know, and then get us back on the board there. Of course, you know, you're looking for that first hit and to play to run on it. You know, that's a huge thing right there. And but yeah, Gonzalez was good. You know, I mean, all three guys, you know, they threw at us. Even the kid the first night, he's got great numbers. You know, we just hit him around a little bit. So that's what they do over there. So it's not an easy pitching staff to face. But yeah, they get in that first one, especially if we didn't have many hits yesterday, and then we were shut down early today. Yeah, we needed that.
John, it seemed like we talked a lot about Castro's changeup in spring training, but Osuna's, are there many 20-year-olds who you've seen who have as refined a changeup as that? It seemed like he really, like he locked up the strikeout there in the eighth, and then Moreland in that final at bat.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's many out there that do. You know, most of them aren't even close to being in the big leagues normally. But it goes back to, I think we've talked before in spring training. You know, Russell really made him use that. You know, he had it, but it wasn't this kind of pitch. But he made him use it. And, you know, it's only spring training, but it's still competition. That's the key. But Hutch had a good changeup tonight, too, that he threw more than he normally does, which is big for him as well. So, you know, that's what, and Russ brought that out of both those guys. Because, I mean, you got to be able to do that. And, you know, a guy like Osuna throwing as hard as he does, you know, there's been some good ones that, those power changeups that had great careers.
Gibby, 12 of 18 Donaldson home runs have tied a game or put you guys ahead. Are there players that have that knack that you've seen through the years?
Yeah, well, he's a special guy. I mean, there's not many of them that you see that. I say that because he's done it so many times. You know, and it's hard to do. But he's one of those guys. You know, I've said before too. He's not afraid to fail, and he wants to be in that position. But that's real hard to do. Going back over the years, probably be tough for me to come up with any names. If we won a few more games over the years, I probably could give you some names.
Gibby, are you concerned at all with Hutchin that he lately he hasn't been able to go very deep in games? I think it's the sixth time in the last 7 starts he hasn't been able to go 6.
Well, you know, when he's getting a lot of strikeouts like he did today, I mean, he's gonna throw a lot more pitches. No, I'm not concerned about him at all, really. I mean, he's 8-1. Name of the game's winning for whatever reason. You know, he's been getting a lot of run support, but today he didn't. He got